the reason why I was going to have you on, the main reason was LeBron on the Shop coming out saying, hey, I get pissed off. Nobody ever talks about me as being a great scorer, one of the great scorers of all time. I view that as a compliment because, Alex English and Adrian Dantley and Carmelo Anthony, those are great scorers. LeBron could be the greatest player of all time. So I didn't know if he was manufacturing something to say.
Well, let me ask you this. Who do you think is considered a better scorer, LeBron or Durant?
Durant.
But they average to the 10th of a point, the exact same amount of points per game for their career, and LeBron does it on a higher efficiency. Who do you think is a better scorer, LeBron or Kobe?
Kobe is viewed as a better scorer.
But LeBron averages more points on a better percentage and a better three-point percentage. So I think that's the frustration.
Yeah, but his game is so much more balanced than Durant's or Kobe's. I don't look at LeBron and say he's a scorer. I mean, he is a scorer. He's not a shooter. He's a scorer. But he's the best all-around player who's ever played the game. That's the better compliment to call you a scorer.
Well, yes.
And Kobe was a pure shooter. Durant's a far purer shooter. LeBron knows how to score. It's not always pretty, but Kobe and Durant got style points.
It's the pretty and it's the style.
Yes.
It's that because so much of NBA analysis is not who's the most effective. It's who reminds me the most of Michael Jordan. And Jordan, while early in his career, was a high flyer. When he was winning championships, it was mid-range, it was jump shots, it was that kind of balletic scoring. And LeBron, it's one of the reasons why people almost like have discounted some of his buzzer beaters because remember the one in the playoffs against the Pacers, came on a layup. He had a buzzer-beating layup. And so well, that doesn't really count. Well, it does count, it literally counts. And it's because it is not scoring the way people are used to seeing people score. But I think you could argue, it's what's interesting. When we talk about the greatest scorers in NBA history, people they'll list 5 names before mentioning 1, 2, and 3 in all-time scoring. Malone and LeBron. And so, now I think you can argue, obviously, Jordan was the best scorer ever because he just didn't play long enough, but he was 33 a game in the playoffs, 30 a game for his career. But other than Jordan, I think LeBron's got his case for anyone. But LeBron's got to create these little,
yes,
ghosts to punch at.
Yeah, and that's what I thought he was doing. This season is lost. Now I'm going to focus on passing Karl Malone. Maybe I can be, Herculean, and I can we can do surprise somebody in the playoffs. Maybe, but this just felt like it was another motivational tool.
That's fair. Can I I know I'm only on with you once a month, but can I start every time I'm on with you? Can we do one thing at the end? Okay. I don't know if we're near the end, but I would like to do it.
Okay.
Where I predict a future take that's coming, that's getting ready. It's in the hopper, not from me, not from you in this show, but a take that is going to be in the sports media, ether.
Okay.
LeBron James is selfish for winning the scoring title. LeBron James winning the scoring title is actually not good. If LeBron James was not as focused on winning the scoring title, maybe he would, shut it down for the year. Maybe the Lakers would be better off. It is going to be a cudgel used against him. Mark my words.
Yeah, I could see it. Yeah. Look, but you work on a network where you have somebody who looks at what is the negative LeBron James story, and if there isn't one, Skip Bayless creates it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Kevin Wildes. He works on my show. Wild, that's son of a gun. Yeah, listen, there needs to be balance in the universe, Dan. And so there's me, there's Skip.
Have you ever called out Skip Bayless for one of his takes?
I was sitting across the table from him right before our show launched. The day Game 3 of the finals in Cleveland, the first year the Warriors had Durant, when Durant hit the shot on LeBron to go up 3-0. Yeah, we had a nice 15 minutes back and forth.
Okay.
I landed a nice, I will say I was proud. I landed a pretty nice one because that then turned into a discussion about the championship with Cleveland the year before. And I was told Kyrie Irving hit the game-winning shot. And I said, No, Kyrie Irving didn't win the game. Going up by 3 in the finals doesn't win you the game. I would have thought Ray Allen taught everybody that going up by 3, because there's what people forget. Game 7 against the Warriors, the clinching points were made by one LeBron Raymond James right after Draymond Green brutalized him. I thought he broke his wrist. He Wolverined it back, and he heroically made a free throw. That's what won the game. Going up 4 wins you the game. Going up 3 is nice. 4 wins you the game. History will remember.
All right, so we're predicting hot takes. I like it.
No, I didn't say hot takes. It's just going to be in the ether. It's going to be out there. Who said it's a hot take? But you know what? I think just like Russell Westbrook thinks West Brick has turned into not a slur, but something very pejorative. I think hot take is pejorative. People are like, oh, I always have these writers. They send these little tweets. They're like, oh, these hot take artists on television. Like, first of all, artist, correct. Second of all, take, correct. Third of all, has anyone ever been like, hey, give me some lukewarm soup? No, you want some hot soup. Things that are hot are supposed to be good. They're more delicious. They're more attractive. Yeah. So I you know what? That's what I'm doing. I'm reclaiming the word. Hot take is a positive.